All right, so just did my normal thing and climbed up a rickety old ladder. And I got a call for no heat. 64 in the space, set to 70. I know it's this guy right here. And you see condenser fans running. I've been on this one before. Sent them a quote, and of course they said no, that's too much money, we're not doing that. So it's a electric heat unit. What's the tonnage on her? Let's see. We got her at 50 TL112. I think look at a 4.5 ton. So the problem last time when I come on out here is that the breaker was tripped. One of the stages of heat was blown wide open. So I just, you know, disconnected on her just so they could get some kind of heat out of the stage 1, and sent them a quote to repair stage 2. Plus, when I hit the power, you see, this condenser fan, she like blew up right in my face, and I thought that was wonderful. At some point, somebody had wired both, you see, condenser fans to run constantly, so they're literally on all the time. And I told them about that, and you know, I'll go through and rewire on her once we get this replaced. Now, that was a part of the quote, and they said no. Told them don't use the heat. Of course, since then we've had
the AC, not
85 degree, well, don't 85 degree days, and I guarantee you they turn the heat on. So I'll be impressed if these compressors still actually work after that. So you can see right here, I capped her off on the second stage, and I kind of be willing to bet that first stage probably blew wide open too. So we're just gonna see if she's getting power first, you know, see if it's calling. We'll do the basics. So the first thing I want to do in electric heat is I want to make sure that we're getting a call from the thermostat. So I'll get out my flucometer here. She's got the handy magnet, so she can just sit right there. We're gonna test. We're gonna test on her from common to W1. Oh look, I got 0 voltages from common to W1. So we may be lucky here. We may have an issue where the thermostat just, she says, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not all about that life. You know, I'm done. I'm tired, you know. Looks like what I did last time was pull off stage 2. Let's see if stage 2's got any voltages. Nope. Well, does R have voltage? What in the world is going on? R doesn't even have volts. But we have our condenser fans running, which means I am getting 24 volts somewhere, because that's the only thing that's going to pull in the relay for the condenser fans. So I don't know why on these videos I do for you guys, I can't get one that's just simple. It's all got to be this weird crap going on. And yeah, I'm not getting, I don't have a good ground. You got to make sure you got a good ground. There it is, 27 volts. So I do have 27 volts coming out of my transformer, but I do not have any voltages coming to my thermostat, which is very, very curious. I don't, you know, they got a little breaker right here, but that thing's not tripped. Thing only runs 3.2 amps. We've got a 3.2 amp right here. So right there and right here. Let's see if we got a failure in this little guy. We're gonna hit our ground real good and get up in this thing right here. Let's see if we got voltages. Come on, come on, come on. Show me some love. Give me something. Give me something. Get in there. I wonder if it's even. No, well, I don't think we have anything on that side. I might have to back I might have to back these off a little bit. Try not to zap myself. Well, I am due. You know, I got a 1 zap a week quota that I have to meet. So if I don't hit that, you know, I'm just gonna have to lick my chops, stand in some water and just go to town on a contactor or something. I'm not getting anything. So hey, you know what? It's cold. It's cold up here. I don't even know what the temperature is outside, but I can tell you the temperature is minus cold 30 degrees. That's what the temperature is. Come on. Oh. Now, I gotta get a good push on this thing. There's no way that's 0 on both sides. Oh, I'm so confused. All right, here's right here. Oh, I wonder something. I wonder if we got a duct detector. So these things will be hooked up to a smoke detector. The smoke detector will, in this case, kills 24 volts whenever it's don't touch that, okay? That will hurt just a little bit, but I need this thing to turn so I can see if I got voltages. So the way that commercial equipment works, and I guess some residential, is you'll have a smoke detector that'll break your low voltage so that it'll shut down in case of a smoke detector tripping. So this right here is my outgoing 24 volts from the not the contactor. I'm going to angle you down a little bit more. I don't know where the view is working because I think I might need to, let's see, try that a little bit because I'm kind of working downward here. 24 volts coming out, okay, and then it goes in this thermostat wire which goes whoosh, that way, and then they chose to pick up the outgoing voltage right here on what looks like it might be, it might supposed to be white. Nope, that's white, so it's yellow. We'll go with that. And I want to see if I've got anything coming back, because if not, we know we're losing low voltages through a smoke detector, which I hope that's not the case, because I highly doubt that they mounted it in the unit, probably in a damn duct somewhere. Okay, yeah, I'm getting nothing. Let me make sure I had a good ground. Nope, I got it. That's not it. Lovely. That is lovely. So I know I've got it coming back. Now I got to trace. Where does it go? Where does it go after that? We're going to go ahead and see if this thing's got an economizer, because that'll cut it out too. Oh, it is cold up here. And I don't know, there's a little hood thingy there. Let's see what we got in this thing here. Nope, economizer's bypassed. That's what this harness here is. That little plug on the end bypasses the economizer. There's not one. It's fine. I don't like economizers anyway. Just one way, you know. One way for the guys to make more money. 10% fresh air, yada yada yada. Alright, we're gonna pop this guy and see if something, you know, jumps out at you. See if something's like, oh look, I'm all melted. I'm your problem. I don't know. We'll see. All these screws, not necessary. Come on. It's funny as I put them all in last time. I think I would just have some spare parts on these things. All right. So Oh, look. Yeah, I don't know where those came from. All right. Well, look, there's a thing right here. The squirrels come up here and, you know, they'll run around on her. All right, so we have safety switches up here, and it looks like one might be tripped, which begs the question why either the safety switch went bad or this blower stopped working. And if that's the case, then the high limit right here will pop, and she's not going to let anything happen. So that's where our low voltage comes from. It comes into here through this switch. So we're gonna, before I go to pushing buttons, why don't we just go ahead and test on it real quick. Let's see what it's got. All right, I'll get down here. We'll go good ground. We got 27, and on this side we got nothing. There's our problem, this safety. Now I'm gonna reset it, and when I do, this blower's probably gonna go to town. Hopefully, that's the idea, that's the thought. If it doesn't, then it sits there and starts humming. I guess what, Big Boss is gonna have to go ahead and spend some money, because that means they won't have anything at all going on. So when you're doing something like this, you want to make sure you ain't got your sleeves up in there, you know, because she's gonna grab you, and you're gonna have some digits that are gonna float around in here, and you know, it's not where you want them. You kind of want them right there on your hands. Without further ado, let's go ahead and pop. Oh yeah, look at that. It is unpoppable. Yeah, she's dead. That safety switch is, she's got no play in it. It just opened up and stayed open. So I'm gonna have to call Carrier, I guess, and I guess we'll see if they have one. Chances are they don't. They're gonna have to order it from, you know, Mongolia or wherever they get their stuff from. And steering clear of this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and test on it again and make sure that we got nothing coming out of that thing. Yeah, she's got nothing. So this is go 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 go. No. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Tell them they are going to be cold until I can get that part replaced on it, and remind them that they have an open quote for stage 2, you know, get that thing up and going. But you know, stage 2, I forgot, it's been a while since I've been out here. There she is right there. So this side right here, she's blowing wide open, just like that, like whoosh. all the little heater wirings are just whoosh. So that one's nixed. But how come I don't have any screws in that one? Did we find that I have failed? That's why those screws were right there, because I'm an idiot. We're gonna go ahead and put a couple of them in, just because that's a smart thing to do. I can't believe I did that. That is unlike me to just leave her out, unless this is the side that's blown open. Let me see here again. That's that one. That's the, yeah. We're gonna pretend that I put these screws in a long time ago, and you know that everything's tip top and, you know, zipped in place. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, is pretend and try to do this in a fashion that doesn't blow me up. I don't like getting blown up. per se. Sometimes it hurts, you know. Sometimes it hurts. That thing's humming. Oh, that's no bueno. I'm so confused right now. This contactor right here is pulled in with the safety switch. That's not a good thing, because that means that this heater should be pulling amps. If that's the case, I am definitely going to have to shut her down. See if we got amps coming out of that thing. That is right here. Nothing there. Leg 3, nothing there. And leg 2, nothing there. Let's just check the other side for giggles. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Okay, what do we got? I don't want to shut it down completely, but if this thing, so if these contactors are pulled in and we're not pulling amps, then we have another heat kit that went bad on us. Now that should not be pulled in, because when the high limit switch trips, it should be cutting this out. But we're gonna do voltages on both sides here. I got 490, 490, 490, 0. All right, so this bottom contactor is not pulled in. That's a good thing, because that's the other side of the power for the heating coils. So she's got to have both sides, you know. We got her incoming power right, you know, and then we got the other two legs. So this is a 3-phase unit, 490 volt. So these coils are 3-phase, so they require all 3 phases to actually heat. Right now it's getting 1 phase. These other 2 phases down here are doing nada, so the circuitry is not, you know, right here. It's like right here when it needs, you know, all of them in there. I'm gonna leave it like it is. We can leave it running. The blower's not gonna come on anyway. AC is not gonna work, so I think at this point they don't have a choice. They're gonna have to spend some money, you know. And so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and yank on this thing, you know, get her out. I want to take a look at her, make sure that there's not any blown open coils on this guy, and take some pictures. You know, pictures are good. We got to get the and the and that way I have that information with me at all times. And let's go ahead and pull it out. Come on, here, right? Oh, yeah. Douche. Hit that so you don't, you know, zzz yourself. And, you know, I just put these in. I just wanted to pretend like they were already in, and, you know, everything was kosher. And I keep dropping. Stop falling. That guy was way out. Oh, see, that's what happens. You get cheap tools. Oh, I didn't put that one in at all. I don't even know where that one is. Where did I put it? Oh well, she's gonna get 3. All right, let's get this guy slid out. There's our coil. And, you know, the obvious ones will hit you right off the bat. They can be like, ooh, I'm toast. But I don't see a toast issue in this coil. So I think this coil's probably gonna be okay. We're gonna go with yes. Let's say yes. Now you're like, well, but Matthew, how do I know? Like, what if there's one at the very back that she just, well, here's how you know. It's called continuity. Get your little flucometer, or whatever flavor you choose, as long as it does multis. You know, voltages and DCs and, you know, the horseshoes and the speaker thing, and then the, what is that, a hammer or an anvil? Or a anchor. Yeah, if she's got the anchor, you ought to be all right. We're gonna go to speaker mode here, and we're just gonna test on her from one end to the other. So, oh, see, that's what we want to hear. We got the homes. I got the homes. We got the homes. Now, at this point, I'm not concerned about it because everything has continuity with everything, and that's where we want to be. Normally, what you would do is disconnect one end and then check your homes. But these contactors aren't even pulled in. So, and you know what? Fine. I know. All three of you want to see what a blown open one looks like. So we'll go ahead and show you since we're here. Why not? Make a day of it. Let's make a whole day of it. You know? Get on there. And zip these guys out. I'll put them right there. Y'all can tell me later when I'm asking where in the world they went. And we'll pull this one out. Now see, hopefully you can see. This guy right here, yep, she used to be attached to something, but she's not. This one right here, if you can see that, you know, she kind of ran away from, you know, the family. And you can't have that, so this stage has already been quoted. This is the stage 2, and yeah, well, I don't know. I'll probably just requote the whole thing because prices change. They wait months until it becomes an emergency, and then when it becomes an emergency, they go, "Oh, I want it now. I want it now," and they're like, "Okay, well, it's not in stock anymore." So you're gonna have to wait. Could have had it a long time ago, but no, can't be that easy. Now that it's an emergency and you had a whole room that is cold, get in there. Where's the hole? Where is the hole? There it is. Come on. Oh. All for likes right there. I better get at least one like on this thing. All that extra work I just did. Well, now you know what it looks like whenever, you know, whoosh, they do that to you. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in this time. Y'all are watching. All right, look, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's going in there. Can't say I didn't do it. Now, you can say that I'm only putting 3 in and not 4 because I have no idea where that other one is. But I really, you know what, I gotta put it in. You know what, on these roofs, sometimes you can just look around and, oh look, see, there's one right there. That's not the one that's for it, but you know what, I bet you'll fit in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, as soon as I say that, get out of there. Yeah, easiest pie. Like 3 pieces of pie. Yeah. Now, and just to make sure that is my only problem, I'm gonna go ahead and bypass that thing. I'm gonna turn it on, and we're gonna see if we get some blower and we get some heat going, and we'll go from there. Well, you know, I always carry a pocket full of jumpers because why not? Jumpers are such a handy dandy tool to have. Unplug that, and we're just gonna bypass it for a minute and get in there. Now, it's always good to keep in mind that's gonna turn on. We don't want to lose our $8 million jumpers here, so we're just gonna, you know, do that. Let's turn it on and see if she pulls some amps. I always like to make sure that it's actually going to work when I put in a part that I say is bad, because it's always embarrassing when you come out and you're like, oh yes, this is what's wrong. You replace on that part and then it still don't work. You got to make sure it works, but I'm not going to leave a safety bypassed for anyone ever, because if you know she burns to the ground, that's on me, and I don't want my name on that. So let's oh hey, see, the blower came on. Don't worry about the squeaking, that just means it's healthy. So we can put this on here out like that, and that'll stop your squeaking. But I want to make sure we're pulling some amps here, so let's check our amperages. 19, 38, 35. Yeah, she's got some amps, so it's going to work when we replace on that part. And I will remind them that they're down a stage and that they need to approve their other quote. We're gonna put this back in here, so safety first. And we need to find us a new switch. This is what we need to do. That's all I got. Come on. Button it back up, and I'll come back out whenever they give me the thumbs up, and well, go ahead and get it running. Till next time, deuces. All right, we're back. They said they're cold. They sending everybody home. Can't expect them to work in cold conditions. So they said, get your part and put your part in. So I got the part. It's going to take a couple minutes. I also reminded them about the condenser fan motor, and we started getting, turn her off, start getting warm outside, and yeah, that compressor gonna go out on high head pressure, and that is if that pressure switch even works. And if it doesn't, well, we're probably gonna blow some sparks out of it. You know, you don't really want to let the smoke out. I got smoke built into those parts, and you let the smoke out and they don't work very well. I missed one. I always miss one, don't I? So this one's quick and easy. I just thought it'd be cool to, you know, see the end product here. But Matthew, what does it look like when it works? Well, that guy right there, it's factory authorized parts, you see? It means they were made in Taiwan or something. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna put our new one in here and plug it on in and turn it on. Didn't even have to take the screws out. That's crazy. Plug, put the panel on so we don't squeal. I don't like it when it squeals. All right, turn her on. Boom. And it's literally that easy. Took me 45 minutes round trip to get this part, and about 92.7 seconds to replace on it. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. At least they're going to be running on one stage, and that stage is a big one. It does take care of about 70% of their heat, so they'll be happy. You know, they'll be warmer. I bet by the time I get down into the space, it's already gone up a degree or two, and they'll be happy. Make everybody come back to work. Maybe they won't be happy, I don't know. Someone's not gonna like me. That's all right, it's all good. fixed and done. And until next time, deucers. I'd do it, but I got one hand.